Anyways, I don't know how to do a cool transition for this one, so I'm just gonna, Gibby. Gibby!
Whenever he appeared on set, you knew something funny, strange, or downright uncomfortable was about to happen.
That's so true, though.
Was a chubby, outlandish, yet lovable character casted on Nickelodeon's most popular live-action TV show in history, iCarly.
Gibby!
Is the actor behind the Gibby character. He was originally supposed to be on the show for 1 or 2 episodes, but provided so much comedic value that the producers kept him on as a regular. Over time, Gibby got really tired of the corny children's humor, plus constantly being the butt of the joke led to a lot of ramifications in his real life, including people shouting at him in public, asking him to take his shirt off and dance. You'll probably be surprised.
Yo, okay, so this is something that I feel like is kind of weird, but I'm gonna sort of let it slide because we already know Dan Schneider's a sicko. But like, dude, why is there any reason for like a 10-year-old boy to have his shirt off on TV? Like, that's kind of, like at the time it was just funny, but looking back it's like, bro, that's so weird. But the director's the same dude that had little girls' feet out on shows too, so like it's not that surprising now. But it's still messed up.
Like, what? Find out what Noah's career looks like today, which consists of extremely cryptic and esoteric videos, along with an underground music career. Today we're going to discuss how Noah's life was impacted by iCarly and how he managed to escape his identity as Gibby.
I kind of haven't wondered where he'd been at, though.
Orange County teenager who played football and went to public school. He knew he was interested in arts, so he slowly got into acting classes, which led to doing plays and performances. The acting classes would have talent agent auditions, where agents would come in and look for the next big star. It's the most California shit ever. At 10 years old, he got an agent who got him his first...
How did I get his age right, bro? I'm on goated timing today. I feel like Yoda or something, bro. How did I know he was 10? And I didn't mean to go back, my bad.
It's the most California shit ever. At 10 years old, he got an agent who got him his first audition, which was for the show iCarly. The audition was just for an episode or 2, but the production team realized how valuable he would be as a goofy side character, so he became a regular on the show for 57 episodes. One thing I could not find out is if Noah was trying to establish any credit, because we know he didn't have the extra debit.
WA! Yes, sir! Didn't ask.
iCarly show is about a younger
Shout out to Patrick CC, but nah.
With the link in my bio. And start building your credit with a debit card. That's
right.
Go
sign up, yeah.
Debit card. Thanks, Extra. The iCarly show is about a young girl who runs an internet video blog with millions of viewers. Her best friend Sam is her...
Real quick. This is kind of off topic, but not really off topic. Something I thought about earlier while I was watching Reels, the impact that Fred had on internet culture and virality in general is so insane, bro. I was watching a video earlier on Fred, and then I saw like 3 different reels, and I was like, bro, without Fred, the internet would not be a thing. Like, he low-key is the internet. And if you disagree, here's this. Fred was the first YouTube channel to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, bro. Like, literally the first one. No one hit 1 million before him, bro. It's so crazy to think about, because like, bro, it was so annoying, but it was entertaining when we were like 5, but like, bro, it's crazy. Shout out to Fred, bro. He like doing his thing now. What's his name? Like Noah or something? I don't even know, bro. Lucas.
Freddie is their filmer.
Soldier Boy. I would agree, but here's the catch, right? Here's the catch. Because you're kind of right. You're kind of right in a way. Surprisingly, it's Soldier Boy though. But I think when it comes to being viral in general, Fred actually did it first. When it comes to being viral off the internet, when it comes to music and everything else, like just like outside of baseline virality, then yes, it was actually Soldier Boy. Or maybe that one girl on MySpace. I can't remember her name right now, but there was one girl that was like massive on MySpace in like 06. She might have been, but still, Soulja Boy was the first. Like, without Soulja Boy, there would be no A$AP Rocky. There would be no SoundCloud. You know what I mean? There would be no Icebox. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop, bro.
And it's all filmed in the upstairs of Carly's brother's apartment. Gibby is just a kid that goes to school with them. He's an easy target for jokes and is someone they can pick on. Quickly, by the end of season 1, he became more of a friend to them. A wacky friend, but he has a lot of endearing qualities to him. He's sweet, very friendly, pretty stupid, but he isn't someone you want to bully. He was totally unrelatable, consistently doing such ridiculous things.
Yo.
I'm totally excited for the...
Bro, I swear, looking back, I need to watch iCarly because looking back at some of this stuff, like, how did we really used to be weak? Dying laughing watching the show. And bro just had pasta sauce and cheese all over him. How is that funny, bro? No wonder we be laughing at the dumbest stuff now. Also, I'm sorry I'm dragging this video out. I have to.
He was mostly famous for his catchphrase, Gibby! And taking his shirt off. I don't know how or why he decided to take his shirt off, but after he did it one time, it became a normal thing. Make sure you're hydrated while watching this video.
Yes, sir.
At the time, Noah didn't mind this. iCarly was his first acting job ever, so he was basically willing to do anything. However,
yo, bro, the fat cakes. This episode was so fire, bro. This episode was actually so fire.
What we're saying online about him. iCarly was a TV show about a web show, but they actually had a real website with blog posts, polls, and trivia. Viewers could also leave comments on the website. Noah says that at age 10 and 11, he was reading rude comments about his appearance, which obviously made him feel bad. His parents even discovered a website for people with fat boy fetishes that he was posted all over. Needless to say, Noah had mixed emotions about the whole taking his shirt off thing. His parents never forced him to continue acting. It was his passion. They were always around and kept a close eye.
Yo, his little brother too. Remember when his little brother joined the show too, bro? Yeah, that was so fire.
Noah speaks
but that's horrible
but
though.
The highest praise.
I forgot about his little brother.
They raised him right. Head thrashing to a dirty bass dubstep drop with Noah Monk, just like old times. This cringy 2012 tweet indicates that Noah and Nathan had a love for dubstep. Noah also said that when he was around 13, one of the iCarly production members, Daniel Gonzalez, no, not this icon, gave him MF Doom and De La Soul mixtapes.
Oh, RIP MF Doom, bro. That's hard.
So it's pretty evident that Noah discovered his love for music in general during the iCarly years, which led him to becoming a music producer slash DJ, which we'll get to. The last episode of iCarly was filmed in late 2011, and by seasons 4 and 5, Gibby was a main character. His success and evolution on iCarly was so prominent that Dan Schneider felt he deserved his own spin-off TV show. Gibby. This show still remains somewhat of a mystery. I'm here editing the very first episode.
What? How did I never hear about this? Bro, I would have watched that. In 2012?
Or whatever we end up calling it.
I would have watched that.
It's making me laugh hard. Noah Monk equals genius. There was a pilot episode filmed and edited according to Dan, but never aired or leaked onto the internet. All we have is the title card and logo for the show. We also have 46 pages of the script for the first episode, one picture of what seems to be the cast and crew, and a few photos of what appears to be the film set. All of this is technically unconfirmed.
This looks like Game Shakers. I feel like they redesigned the set for Game Shakers. Because I barely watched that show when it came out. I was kind of like already not really watching Nickelodeon and Disney like that at that point, but I did see a little bit of Game Shakers and like Bizarre when that first came out. And that set looked like Game Shakers.
Was begging Noah to show him his feet, and that's why we never got the... I'm just kidding. We don't know what happened exactly, but we do know that Gibby never got his own show. And in 2012 marked the official end of iCarly. 5 seasons in what some consider to be the best Nickelodeon live-action show of all time. Noah's
second best, but valid.
Trying to get roles in other shows and films immediately. In 2012, he got a main character role in a Nickelodeon TV movie called Nicky Deuce. It was essentially the family-friendly reboot of The Sopranos, which included most of the original Sopranos characters, including James Gandolfini. The film didn't go into theaters, and it isn't highly praised or anything, but acting alongside those legends is a major accomplishment.
Yeah, that's hard.
After this film, Noah was sick of children's TV and the corniness of the humor. He knew it was time to leave Nickelodeon in the past forever. In 2013, he went back to high school for his senior year. He doesn't consider himself a social outcast, but had a difficult time mixing in with kids who knew each other their whole lives. He would spend most of his free time on Ableton learning how to make music. He produced dubstep under the name Noxic.
From the cyber shore.
I would have been all over this at the time.
Then moved on to EDM trap.
This too.
And even experimented with rapping a little bit.
W bars?
Used to have my croak, used to have my feelings. Now I'm fucked up making beats, staring at my ceiling.
It didn't take long for him to
he was on like his Ghost Main Suicide Boys vibe, bro.
get back
Okay.
into acting. Luckily, he landed a role as Naked Rob in the 1980s-based sitcom The Goldbergs. Noah plays a
I remember when this came out because I was like, yo, that's Gibby. I remember
side
that.
character that acts as a best friend to the main character. He's been in 77
Hard.
episodes, and the show has run for 9 seasons. He somehow
Hard.
managed to land 2 back-to-back shows that lasted for an above-average amount of seasons, which is very impressive in Hollywood. However,
real.
it seems like Noah still had the ghost of Gibby lurking above him. His new passions were not met with the utmost praise from fans. He was now 18 and a few years removed from Nickelodeon. Whenever he would post about his music, his new projects, or anything he was interested in, he would be flooded with troll and hate comments.
The video with
Accompanied people making
iDubbbz?
him feel insecure about his appearance. He abandoned the
Dang.
Monk Instagram and Twitter because of trolls and people just calling him Gibby. Gibby was kind of a punching bag on the show, so he feels like the fans do it back to him, not figuring out how to separate Gibby, the character, and
Bro, isn't that an emo? I need to find that emo and use it, bro.
Noah
I have
the
to.
real person. Noah doesn't take it too personally, but it definitely gets tiring when you're trying to move on with your life, talk about your music or your personal interests, and everyone wants you to remain that thing that you were at age 13. He did also
Yeah, that's
deal with people
understandable.
demanding him to take his shirt off, literally yelling across a restaurant while he's trying to eat with his family. One time,
Yeah, that's
a
crazy,
random
bro.
girl just jumped on his
That's
back
crazy.
while he was walking down the street. He started to resent the Gibby character a little bit, and Noah is truly a sweet and wholesome guy. He didn't want to resent his past. It led to an angsty phase for him. He really leaned into his interests of SoundCloud rap and producing. He started an obscure YouTube channel called Sad World Online.
For around 3 hours every day, I'm in a complete daze. I cannot control my
I miss this era so much, bro. It was so interesting. It really was.
20-year-old started consistently posting his avant-garde, over-edited, poorly scripted shitpost comedy that quickly developed a cult fan base. All of the music featured in the YouTube series was produced by him, which helped fans get interested in his music. The raunchy side of humor was something we all needed. It's like the TV MA-rated Gibby. You couldn't make
Okay.
fun of Noah anymore, because he embraced his appearance and leaned into it for comedy. Plus, he genuinely has built a fan base off his new art. At one point, it bothered him that his embarrassing moments were on the internet forever. Now he looks back on the Gibby character very fondly. Sadly,
That's cool.
Gibby did not make a return to the iCarly reboot in 2021. He also didn't make an
What?
appearance in season 2. A fan asked Jake Hogan, one of the iCarly writers, about Noah's absence. We've approached him. This response obviously suggests that they had reached out to Noah, but he denied.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I
Could be
thought.
A couple things. He could have just been busy. He works full-time on another show, plus he works very hard on his side projects and music and YouTube. But the more likely reason, which is why a lot of people don't want to do reboots, is that he wants to leave Gibby in the past. Only in the past few years did he come to terms with the Gibby character. Before that, he had mixed emotions.
No more kids TV. Fuck, man. Come on. We've discussed this. That shit stain on my legacy ain't a stain no more. It's a full-on load.
You know, if he did the reboot, he would have to relive the whole experience of people flooding his social media with comments
For
about his
real.
appearance, his acting.
Honestly, I love to see, child actors growing up and kind of just doing their own thing and getting out of, what we know them for. It's always cool to see. Because, it's cool when they, keep acting and doing different things, but I think it's even cooler when they kind of just, fully break away and really do what they want to do, Which, if that's, still acting and still doing things like that, then, cool, but, most of the time it's not.
Career would again be at the mercy of one character. A lot of young actors want to outlive and move on from their child roles. Plus, they would have wanted him to take his shirt off at least one time. Which as a
Yeah.
grown man, is probably not something he's interested in.
Yeah.
Noah successfully escaped the box of being Gibby forever, and now he can look back on his legacy as a positive experience, all from the comfort of his new sad world he's created for himself.
W video, bro. Patrick CC just don't miss, bro. He really don't. I feel like his last 10 to 20 videos have been the best ones he's ever made, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie.